My dreams are nightmares. How can I sleep? You got the gun against me.
What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the NECA Toys Alien series, the Scorpion Alien. Here we do have the Scorpion Alien in the packaging. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get him opened up, and we'll have a better look at the figure inside. So stay tuned, everyone. And so here we have the Scorpion Alien posing out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually take a look at what the Scorpion Alien comes with. The Scorpion Alien does come with this little Dark Horse comic, which is a really nice accessory. I haven't read it yet, it's still in the packaging, but I'll probably get around to it after this review. Other than that, the Scorpion Alien doesn't come with anything, which is to be expected. I don't know what you'd expect a Xenomorph to come with. But with that out of the way, let's actually have a closer look at the Scorpion Alien. And so here we have a closer look at the Scorpion Alien, and I have to say NECA did a phenomenal job with this figure. I am really blown away with how nice this figure looks. For starters, it's a really unique looking Xenomorph. I don't have any of the original Kenner Alien line, so I really don't have the original to compare him to. And I picked this Xenomorph up because I love Xenomorphs. I like their design, and this one just really stood out to me. Having him in hand, I'm really glad that I did pick him up. Or it up, I don't know if you want to classify Xenomorph as boy or girl, but here we do have the Xenomorph. And let's talk about some of the details first. I really do like the teeth. The teeth on this Xenomorph stand out really well. You can see they're silver and they're done really well. The little inner mouth also comes out, and you can see it also has the silver teeth, the fangs, and it's done in that same black and it's not really gold, it's more like a coppery color. It's more like copper than it is gold, and it looks really good. You can see it has a little bit of a blue wash on the face, some black. I'm pretty sure the base coat of the plastic is black, and then it's just has the blue and copper overwash on it, and it looks really, really impressive. You can see it has the little tubers coming down from the jaw that connect into its back, actually. The tubes are actually connected right there. The crest on this guy is really impressive. I love this little crest. The ridge on it is done really, really well. I do really love how this looks. You can see it has five crests, actually. It has the two right here on the side, and then has a central one, and it looks really, really good. NECA did a really good job painting this. You can see some of the techno, it's not really technology, but it does have this like techno-organic feel to it, all the way to the back of its head. You can see its dorsal, I forgot what these are called, dorsal tubes. They're more like dorsal spikes, as you can see. They have little ends on them. Now these are harder plastic, so if you do end up getting too rough with these, they'll break, and you don't want to be breaking your figures. Something to note is that the top two do come off. If yours are out of the packaging, just know that they do attach via peg, and they're not really that hard to get in or out. Really just love the spines on this Xenomorph. You can see done really well, and it does look like these are separate appliances, that they're not part of the original sculpt. I think that's just to make them out of a softer plastic. Moving on to the torso, we have some more of that blue wash going on the base of the ribs, and then we have it continuing in that copper color. You can see the spine, the crest spine, whatever you want to call it, continues on the front and on the back, like most Xenomorphs that have the spine going down on the back. Really do appreciate the detailing right here just on the torso. The arms have this really nice coppery color, and they do have the black underside. I actually did take a look at my Xenomorph collection, and this is indeed the arm to the Grid Alien, or the aliens from AVP. They just have this little attachment on them, which it looks really good, and it goes with the overall aesthetics of the Xenomorph. I do believe that this is a unique forearm to the Scorpion Alien. It was probably used before, I just don't have the Xenomorph that this originally came with. And again, this is a separate appliance. The hand is done really well. You can see the silver paint on the claws, and then more of that copper color right here on the innards, on the the biotech feel of the Xenomorph. Even right here on this little ridge right here, it's painted really well. For being so small, NECA did a good job painting that. Going onto its torso, you can see more of these like techno-organic tubes running down all the way. I really do like it. I don't know if this base was used with another Xenomorph or if it's unique to the Scorpion Alien. The legs, again, unsure if they're the Scorpion Alien exclusive or if they've been used before. I don't have enough Xenomorphs in my collection to really compare them, but I do love the way it looks, and you can see there's an opening in the leg, which does look really nice. Brings out this whole creepy factor to the Scorpion Alien. Knees are done really well. And then the shin parts right here are part of the AVP Xenomorphs as well as the feet, but it completes the overall look of the Xenomorph. The final thing we're going to look at is the Xenomorph's tail, and it's done in this almost bronze color. It's not copper, it's actually bronze. You can see it has more of a red hue to it, and it goes all the way down, looking really impressive, all the way down to the scorpion barb. And the scorpion barb is really well done. Unfortunately, the wireframe ends right about here. Right here where my fingers are, that's where the wireframe ends. So all this is just rubbery plastic. If you try bending it in a certain way, it's not going to hold its shape. A little disappointing. I would have liked to see the wireframe go all the way to the tip of the tail, but it's okay as it is. This is still a really impressive looking figure, and I'm really glad I picked it up. So what we're going to do now is actually compare the Scorpion Alien to a few other figures you may have in your collection. And so here we have the Scorpion Alien posed next to a DC Multiverse Superman and a Marvel Legends Cyclops. Here we have the Scorpion Alien posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we have the Scorpion Alien posed next to the AVP Grid Alien. And finally, here we have the Scorpion Alien posed next to the NECA Alien Genesis Big Chap Red Alien. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually take a look at the Scorpion Alien's articulation. Now, the Scorpion Alien does have a ball joint in the head. You can see on mine, it really doesn't sit well. It's a little loose. It goes back to its neutral position. But it can move up and down. No left and right tilt, but it does swivel going to the left. And to the right, you just got to be careful of the dorsal spines coming out. He does have a hinge in the neck, which goes back only to about that far. Comes forward quite a bit. Has a hinge in the jaw, and the second mouth does extend. Although there's really nothing holding it in. It might just be on mine, and of course now it doesn't do it. But yours might not have that same issue. Yours might actually be stuck in there. Again, hinge at the neck. We do have ball hinges at the shoulders. They go out to about that far. They do a full 360. Just be aware that the way his arm is sculpted, or his torso is sculpted, that it is going to go out at an angle, and there's really not much you can do about that. He does have a bicep swivel, which works well. A swivel down here at the elbow, as well as double bend in the elbow. We also do get a forearm swivel, which I don't know why they would include that, but it is there. He does have a hinge and swivel here at the wrist. Pretty good movement there. And then we also do get hinges at the two fingers right here. Moving on to its torso, we do have a really good ball joint. Goes back, goes forward, goes side to side, turns left and right. So really good movement here at that ball joint. Legs do go back all the way. They go forward quite a bit as well. They go out to the side, really far out. Have a thigh swivel, double bend in the knee. No issues there. We have a swivel at the top of the knee. No swivel at the bottom, but we have a ball joint in the foot which goes forward, back, side to side. We have a toe hinge which works really well. And then we go on to the tail, which does have a swivel point at the base of the tail. And then we get this really, really amazing wireframe that you can actually get the tail posed in any way that you would like it. So the scorpion alien here does come with quite a bit of articulation. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get it posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the scorpion alien posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I think NECA did a really good job with this homage figure. This is actually part of their Kenner Alien series, which is a really good line, although I don't see myself picking up the human character or the snake alien for that matter. I definitely plan on picking up a couple more scorpion aliens just because this is a really nice looking figure. And I think in a hive, this would look so good next to another scorpion alien. Maybe down the road we might see a queen scorpion alien. I know that's only wishful thinking, but if NECA was nice enough to make it happen, I would definitely pick that figure up. The scorpion alien here is going to run you about $26 at your local Target, where Target is the only store carrying NECA figures. Although you can ask your local comic book stores to pick these up. I picked mine up from Target, and I'll probably go back and get some more of these guys. It's a really nice figure, although I'm not a big fan of them including part of a comic book. I'm still glad that they included something just to give it a nice throwback to the old Kenner line. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other NECA and Alien figures. Hopefully you find them enjoyable. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. And as always, check out my Instagram for new and exciting action figure photos. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.